Hey everybody, welcome back to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Last episode, we attacked the Midnight Vhane. We successfully defeated was it his name? Karazhan the Baelor? Yeah, it was something like Darazhan, right? Darazhan the Baelor thing. Minagho escaped again, unfortunately. We killed Yaniel, and yeah, we're here into this demon city, where like apparently we're gonna go find some information where the Nahyndrian crystals are being made. That's what we're gonna do. Let's do it. So let's go. Look, another mortal. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting one of Alushinyrra's guests nowadays. Merchants, travelers, demonologists, every kind of filth. Oh, okay, interesting. So this city is populated by I assume, I think these are Cambians actually. Yeah, so that's interesting. And demons. There's a beggar here. Not a freaking chance you're gonna get a fair shake from Shamira. She'll chew you up and spit you back out. She'll be right here back in the slums before you can blink. I'm telling you, if she wants something from you, I'll go find and sell it to someone else for a heap of cash. Interesting. Okay, cool. So nice little slums of the demon city. Finding your way around Alushinyrra. In this strange abyssal realm, space itself sometimes behaves in weird, unexpected ways. By turning the camera due south, north, east, or west, you can change the city itself around you, opening new paths. Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay, cool. That's a little meta because I'm controlling the camera and then that causes the thing to change. That's weird. Alright. That is pretty unique, I'll say that. A group of dirty beggars in tattered clothes have gathered around a handsome young man with a messy dark hair. The crowd is clearly hostile, but he doesn't seem to notice. He gives the beggars a charming smile, completely oblivious to the sharp shivs glinting in their hands. Geocot. The young man has a glove puppet on his hand, a dragon made of rags with buttons for eyes. He raises it up and begins to ventriloquize in a surprisingly deep voice. Hey, you lousy parasites, who's in charge here? The young man lowers his puppet and beams cheerfully. He addresses the crowd normally in a warm, friendly voice. I would like to invite your leader to a romantic dinner with candles. I'll pay for everything, of course. Okay, do not interfere. The beggars whisper among themselves. You manage to catch a few snippets of their conversation. He's crazy, leave him be. And what if he bites you? Before the crowd disperses, the young man jots something down in his notebook. Okay. The sound around you fade and the world is plunged in eerie silence. Street noise never ceases in Alushinyrra, but even it has disappeared. You are surrounded by a thick and impenetrable darkness from which 3 pairs of shimmering eyes observe you. A sibilant whisper reaches your ear. Explain yourself. You first. Courageous, brazen, incomprehensible. Ooh. I am Nazirius. I kill. The monsters whispered. His sounds more like an icy blast of wind than human speech. It is impossible to say whether it is boasting, threatening, or simply stating a fact. Minagho, the Lilitu, purchased your death. Incomprehensible. You are immortal. Killing you is easy. Why did she not kill you herself? Why me? A trap? An opportunity? An enigma? Nazirus, what are you? There was a Fey Lord, there was an opulent court, there was a court executioner. The Lord was generous, gave the gift of death to many. Everything is different now. The Lord is overthrown, the court is disbanded, the executioner is gone. Now I am here, peddling death. You realize you are facing an Anku. These evil creatures have control over shadows and often serve powerful Fey Lords as executioners and assassins. It is not surprising that this creature makes a living in Alushinyrra as a killer for hire now that its monster is gone. And yet this Anku looks unusual even for a Fey. The creature must have somehow become tied by blood to the demons during its journey through the abyss. Alright. Baphomet punished Minagho. She lost her powers. Now I understand. Minagho is weaker than the mortal. She bought your death. I will kill you, then I will kill her, free of charge. I want to kill the Lilitu. Minagho sent you to your death. I have laid waste to armies of demons. You cannot hope to overpower me. Minagho is afraid of you. Why? Something is wrong. The monster lapses into puzzled silence. Minagho is not a lord, just a client. The deal can be terminated, but there is a condition. Reputation. A cheated customer means a ruined reputation. Kill Minagho. No client, no contract, no problem. We have a deal. Where is she? A house in the lower city appears in your mind. Find her there. Come and kill her. The monster silently vanishes. Your ears are once again filled by the ceaseless din of Alushinyrra Street. Ah, cool. I got information on where Minagho's is. Nice.
Can't hide from me.
Oh, Burgaz. Nice. A wrinkled demon with broken fangs and a missing eye stands before you. The eye socket is occupied by a large squirming multi-legged insect, yet it seems not to cause the demon any discomfort. He greets you with venom in his voice, or in his tone. Welcome to the bad luck. I'm Burgaz, the innkeeper. Our establishment upholds a high standard of service in that it's better to eat and drink here instead of a ditch. Sleep here at your own risk, drown the rest of your life in cheap swill, or purchase goods of the highest quality and dubious origin. Upon giving your entourage an appraising look, the demon adds in a silken voice, we accept payment in gold and slaves. Oh, okay. Where can I find Nocticula? The demon goggles, then bursts into a deafening laughter. Tiny bugs fly out of his maw, wiping away tears and giggling. He grabs a particular nimble insect, tosses it back into his gullet. You can find her in the palace, mortal. The thing is, she won't just see anyone. The last person who had the nerve to show up uninvited now lives in the catacombs, and everyone calls him Scrap. Care to guess why? I don't know why you think who you think you are, but you will not be allowed on the doorstep unless she invites you herself. And to receive an invitation from Nahyndrian, you've got to be an influential and renowned figure in Alushinyrra, or you could do something to piss her off. Sometimes those two things are one and the same. How do I earn an invitation from Nahyndrian? Demon shrugs. Your chances are slim, but you look cocky, so you could try the gladiator fight in Battlebliss. Oh, everybody loves a good butcher. The dirtier and bloodier you fight, the more respect you'll earn. Only fools fight fair, so you must prove that you know the ways of the fighter's craft. The crowd will love you if you torment the loser before finishing them off. Make them shriek, squeal, and beg for death. Ah, cool. And then you can count on having the fight of your life. You will face a Nahyndrian League champion. Your death will be a symphony of suffering the audience will forever remember. Most can only dream of such a fate. You can cozy up to someone in the upper city. The more influential your patron, the more respect you will be shown. Just remember that in Alushinyrra, only the most skilled predators make it to the top, like Lady Valexia. More often it is than not, is just their offer of friendship is an introduction to their intrigues, and they'll get into your head, twist your thoughts, and make you hate yourself, and make you destroy everything you ever loved with your own hands. That's their idea of fun. If you know how to, shall we say, solve problems, you could try to get under Shamira's wing. She presides over the harem of ardent dreams in the middle city and rules Alushinyrra. Lady Nahyndrian does not stoop to such trifles herself. Commanding the city is dirty, bloody work, and Shamira is always in need of capable assistance, especially since she changes them as soon as they start to reek of her dark deeds. Walk through the slums. Everyone you'll see there tried to climb higher but fell into a trap. There are plenty of warnings in this, and their incoherent ramblings. Okay, tell me the latest rumors. Ooh, okay. The demon pours a shot of liquor that smells of blood and bitter ash. No problem. Have a drink and we'll talk. 500 gold. No way. The demon shrugs. Your loss. Okay, show me your wares then. I can sell stuff. The demon's voice drops a whisper. By the way, I have something unique I can offer you only to you. A Nahyndrian crystal. It holds incredible power. Oh, what's a Nahyndrian crystal? You mean you haven't heard of them? But everyone in Alushinyrra talks about them nonstop. Well, listen, this lot of demons appeared, and they were so strong that you couldn't help but wonder how they acquired such power. And the strange thing is that those same demons used to be common riffraff, but then they became, well, I don't know what they are, but whatever it is, it's strong. Rumor has it that these supposed Nahyndrian crystals are the source of their power. Nobody knows what they are or how to get them, but everybody wants one. The word has grown quite popular. These days, everything is Nahyndrian this and Nahyndrian that. No matter where you look, it's all hogwash and lies, of course, but my crystal is the real deal. Don't ask how I acquired it, that's my secret, but I can sell it to you. Alright, I'm fascinating, I'm interested. Okay, cool. Let's bulk sell. So you have a Nahyndrian crystal? Nahyndrian crystal. +1 competence. Okay, that's kind of garbage, what the heck? Let's wear +1 competence bonus on knowledge world. Amulet. Okay, that's terrible. What the heck? Wait, this guy sells nothing. He has magical acorns, though. Okay. I have a lot of stuff to sell. Oh, jeez, it's Ember. Walking down a street in Alushinyrra, you see Ember. She's sitting on the ground, surrounded by demons, shielding a scrawny babao who looks like he's been beaten. Why are you doing this to him? You're hurting him. Hey, you little ragamuffin, we'll beat you up too. Who are you, anyway? I'm just a mortal, weak and silly compared to you. I'm a mayfly. One moment I'm here, the next I'm gone. But you better listen to what I tell you, because I've lived more than you have. Listen to... Oh, interesting. What did I say? Listen to her carefully. This might be the most important thing you ever hear in your entire lives. Yeah, right. We always dream of listening to what a charred piece of meat has to say. The demon draws closer to the girl and looks at her over with contempt. What's with all the riddles? What do you mean you've lived more than us? It's very simple. I haven't lived very long, but I have friends, those I can protect, those who are glad to see me. There are many sad things, but I still know what happiness is. But you? Beating, biting, fearing, hating each other. Are you really happy? And if you aren't, is this any kind of life? So yeah, I've lived a lot, but you've spent centuries and centuries without really living. Bah, this mortal brat, this lump of meat is gonna preach to us? The demon gives a predatory sniff, bends down, and shows off his mouth filled with sharp teeth. You know what makes me happy? Gobbling up tasty pieces of meat like you. Member looks at him serenely. She reaches out and strokes his horned head with her burned palm. Poor thing, you're so hurt and scared all the time. You feel a bit better for a while when you torture others and you forget your own suffering. But is that really happiness? The demon recoils from her touch. There's a combination of surprise and terror on his fearsome face. Are you crazy or something? The demons around Ember, their faces show caution and rapacious interest. It is clear that they're slightly afraid of the strange girl who shows no fear, but at the same time they see no obvious threat. I warn you, this girl's under my protection. If anyone as much touches her, they won't be leaving here in one piece. Demons cautiously look you over. No one's gonna touch her. What would we want with a little runt like that? Come on out, little one. Keep telling your lies. What were you saying? Love, friendship, that sort of drivel? She's a witch. She probably wants to sell us something. Some magic potions, herbs. Come on, show us. What do you have? What? No, I'm not selling anything. I just want to tell you how much you're missing. I mean, you're free, freer than anyone in the world, but you use this freedom to make life miserable for yourself and everyone else. Just think about how much happier you could be. Ember keeps preaching, the demons listen, occasionally interrupting with laughter and obscene jokes. Finally, they grow bored and walk away. No? Okay. They left. Do you think they understood anything? Well, these are not humans. Demons are evil by nature. Words can't change that. Sometimes demons do repent and angels do fall. Their natures are not all powerful. You know, I was thinking, I tried sending prayers to demon lords, and I tried talking to a demon in the street. But one of the demon lords lives right here in the city, not Tequila, right? But if I try to talk to her, not enough prayer, but in person. You're going to meet her sooner or later, aren't you? Please take me with you. I'm sure if we meet her face to face, like you and I are talking right now, I'll be able to convince her to stop being so mean. You'll take me to her, promise? Uh-oh. Arrange a meeting with Nocticula for Ember. Wait, okay, hold on. Preach to a demon lord. After preaching to lowly demons in the street, the next logical step is to preach to a demon lord. Most lunatics never realize the delusional dreams, but the commander may well arrange a meeting for Ember with Nocticula herself. It'll be fascinating to see how that encounter turns out. Okay, sure. Yeah, why not, right? This is some heady dope and no mistake. I feel like I could rip the head off of anyone. Hey, you outsider, how about I rip your head off? Nah, I'm good, buddy. Oh, wait, what? Oh, never mind. They're actually gonna fight me. Huh. Okay, fine. Not much I can do then, huh?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Well. They're not that strong. Oh, I leveled up. Nice. Good, good, good. Yeah, okay. Let's level up. It's a 15. Nice. Augment summoning, right? This one. Each creature you conjure with any summon spell gains a +4 enhancement bonus to strength and constitution for the duration of the spell you summoned it. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, sure. Let's try augment summoning to give my summons some cooler stuff. Make my summons a little bit better. Good to see it. Good to see it. Duration is 1 hour of life bubble, actually. Yeah, let's try life bubble. Why not? See, life bubble. Sure. Cool. Why not? Let's try chain lightning. Yeah, sure. I got a lot of electric stuff, so might as well get chain lightning. Sounds good to me. Level 7 spells. Let's try resonating words. A little more single target damage. Yeah, sure, sure. Does more damage for each round it lives for. Yeah, okay, sure. I fail. Yeah, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Not. Okay. Oh, I get Finger of Death. Nice. Nice. That's a good necromancy spell. Yeah, I got all these new spells. Cool. Good old Mickey Mouse. Looking strong. War Priest. More War Priest stuff. More religion. Always, always good. Improved cleaving finish, improved critical. I can do that actually. Improved critical for my glaive. Maybe critical focus. Yeah, sure. Firm crit hits. Sure. Yeah, good to me. Improved critical and critical focus. Good. Delamere. More Slayer. Good rapid shot. Fire 1 additional time per round. Yeah, I'm firing an additional time. Sounds great to me. Yep, rapid shot. There, no. More. Yep, good. Land. More mutation warrior. We're level 5 mutation warrior actually now. It's quite good. After that, I'm not sure what to level you up in though. That's a weird thing. Yeah, maybe give land toughness. I don't know what else to give him, honestly. Sure, toughness. Good. Oh, weapon training. There's longbows, right? Yeah, bows and longbows. Good. Weapon training for bows. Good, good, good. Nice. What does this do? +1 bonus attack and damage rolls. Yep, that's very good for me.
Who, me?
Rogue. More rogue stuff. Oh yeah, let's try critical focus on my daggers. I think that makes sense. Crit focus. Crit focus. Good. Crit focus. Good. Yeah, let's try echolocation. Ooh, echolocation. Oh, another spell as well. Echolocation and break enchantment. Yeah, sure. That's good. Good old Woljif and Regil now. More weapon training, armature stuff. Yeah. Sure, let's try crit focus on Regil as well. Yeah, seems good to me. And then I get weapon training. Yeah, sure. Let's try combat maneuver defense. Okay, sure. I get some extra defense stats. Yeah, why not? Sounds good to me. Weapon training, double weapon. Oh, I can try that again. All right, good to me. Yep, good. Good old Regil. Nice. We're all level 15 now. Feeling good. Feeling good. All right. So now this is Minagho's hideout. I guess we're gonna get some revengeance over here. Let's have some fun. Minagho, how you doing? Let me loot your stuff first. Hello? Oh. There's everyone. That's him. Don't let him near me. Kill him. I'll pay you double, triple. Oh, wait, what? They got bodyguards. Did you hear the Lily too? Let's finish this mortal.
Yet another obstacle.
How dare you, Minagho. After all we've been through, huh? Alright, well, whatever. I guess that's life.
Cover me, alright?
Ooh.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
And keep his butcher, huh? Oh, wow. That guy just blew up. What a madman. go. Damn, there's like fire there or something.
This spell works differently.
Alright, let's haste up. Oh wait, what do I have my... Oh yeah, I do. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Whatever. I can sanguinate. Yeah, you're dead. Back up a little bit. Slumber. Delamere's here though. And for you. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Staunton Vhane. You know what, Staunton? You're just gonna charge right... maybe that's a dumb idea, actually. Can I try and disarm that? Whatever. You know what, Staunton? Go in. Oh, the succubus hidden there, huh? Oh, I see. The trigger's a trap of people. Interesting. Get the mage armor on myself, might as well. Nothing else to do. Succubus, a sellsword ranger there. Yeah, sure. Kill the succubus, please. Ouch. Not quite. Gotcha. Good. Regil. Yeah, sure. Get the sellsword thing guy. Shoot magic missiles at you. Good, you're dead. Ooh, really going for my skillful executioner. How dare you? She's a lot weaker than last time actually because she lost her powers. See ya. Oh, wait, they're still fighting even though your employer's dead? That's kind of silly, I'm not gonna lie.
You won't survive me.
Okay. Okay. Nice. What are you? The demon shrieks, backing away from you on unsteady hooves. I can't kill you, can't deceive you, can't escape, not even here in the abyss. Her voice is almost a wail now, and her eyeless face is streaked with red tears that run from Baphomet's mark. Oh, interesting. Staunton wheezes, furiously clutching his weapons. His eyes are lit with a burning desire to attack, and he hisses through clenched teeth. You bitch. What's that mark on your face? Minagho's face grimaces a grimace of horror and hatred. Brand, Baphomet's brand, and yours too. He branded me, my master. He branded me for my failure in Canobris. He took my powers. He maimed my face. That damn thing hurts all the time. He said the mark would stay with me, and I would keep bleeding until I spilled the blood of the one who caused me to fail in Canobris. Minagho licks her lips and gives you a slanted grin. If only you would take pity on a poor demon and let me bring your head to Lord Baphomet, the pain would finally stop. So you will be in pain until you kill me. Yes, but how am I supposed to do that when the brand has taken away half my powers? I can't do what's being asked of me, and I just can't. And I'll never win back the favor of my lord in Heptameira. Staunton grins mockingly and says with glee, Suffer, suffer, you dirty whore. I hope the pain consumes you. Alright, tell me about the demons who command you. I serve Lord Baphomet, the great deceiver who outwitted the Prince of Darkness Asmodeus himself. He is cruel, my lord is cruel, imperious, cunning, and unstoppable. The Skari started the invasion of your world, but without the help of my master, he and his swarms of locusts would have done nothing on Galarian. The Skari's demons only know how to kill and eat. We, the servants of Baphomet, follow another path, the grimiest, and most devious of all the paths that have ever been laid. I have been one of Baphomet's finest servants for hundreds of years. Heptameira herself, his favorite daughter and priestess, took me to her bosom. But see how my loyal service has ended. When no one else can see me, I howl from the pain of my marks. I'm forced to grovel before pathetic idiots and witless warhounds, and here I am begging for mercy from a mortal. Alright, see ya, Minagho, you're donezo now. You won't run from me anymore. Yes, you will finally answer for my torment. I am the vengeance that hunts you from beyond the grave. Fine, fine, kill me. At least I won't have to run from you anymore. Yep, see ya. Phew. Alright. Oh, that's it. That's that, I guess. See ya, Minagho. You're a good villain. You're a really good villain, actually. Oh, Mutasafin. This demon looks frail and sickly, especially in comparison to the mighty entourage that surrounds him. His voice sounds dull and tired, but his demeanor is calm and self-assured. He clearly believes himself to be in full control of the situation. A mortal with mythic abilities, how fortunate that you even made your way to the abyss. Moreover, you have come to Alushinyrra, which makes things even more convenient for me. Yes, but a stroke of luck. You see, I need you to be my test subject. Who are you? The demon remains silent for a moment. Either he is hesitant to reveal his name, or he simply enjoys prolonging suspense. I am Mutasafin. I am at present Heptameira's most trusted alchemist. I'm on an urgent mission for her. Perhaps you can even guess what it is. Xanthir Vang was working on something similar in your world wound. Of course, it was a mistake to entrust such work to someone who wasn't even a demon. He did not fully appreciate the honor he had been given. No wonder his enhanced demons couldn't protect him. But it does not matter. I'm superior to him in all respects, and I keep better pets. Surely it's dangerous for such a valued scientist to stroll around Alushinyrra ambushing enemies. Mutasafen's voice remains flat and indifferent. Believe it or not, I'm in absolutely no danger. You need me to be what? Something to study, to take part, test. For the first time you hear enthusiasm in the demon's voice. You see, I actually like you very much, though I doubt my way of expressing it will bring you much enjoyment. I'm afraid the demons you've met previously have given you the wrong impression about our kind. You may think that we only want to poison and destroy, especially when it comes to crusaders and their leaders. But that's not who I am. I am a different breed. I love everything that is new, unexplored, and untested, and I'm quite positive that I get enough of your blood and tissue, I can create something new and unique from them. Angels, for example, make excellent fuel for our machines. What uses could be found for such an unusual mortal? So, are you going to attack me, or... Yes, let's get started, shall we? He turns around. Servants, you don't have to take this specimen alive, I just need the body. How dare you. Alright, alright. Oh, wow, he hasted all of them, huh? What the heck? That's not cool. You piece of crap. Okay, come here. Kill the scientist man first. I feel like that is my #1 priority. That was educational. Oh, okay, now he's gone from the fight. Good to see it. Just kill this thing, please. Nope, never mind.
This one's mine.
Kill. Nice, you're dead. Care. Exsanguate you. Nice. Enslave soul. It's not great. Nice. You're dead. Oh, there's more? Ah, crap. Echo of Discari, a monstrous shadow appears somewhere at the edge of your vision. It does not seem to be in a hurry or to approach, and keeps its distance as it begins to speak. The shadow's voice is very strange. It is constantly shifting. One moment it sounds young and melodious, and the next it rasps and rattles with age. However, despite the different intonations, the voice is a stern, ominous quality that never changes.
I heard your toy soldier crusaders had taken over the Midnight Vhane and the rift located there. But I never thought you'd have the nerve to descend into the abyss. I assumed you'd block the underground passages, put guards out by the rubble, and sit there, shaking, waiting for someone to attack you again.
This is kind of like the mouth of Sauron.
I know that, fiend. Champion, this is the Echo of Discari, the avatar of our arch-enemy. This is a mighty, cunning, and vengeful opponent. He cannot see or hear me, but he will pounce if he knows I am here. He hates everything related to Iomedae. Be cautious.
The Echo Discari, I know who you are.
You come from the land of Iomedae's servants. And Iomedae's servants know me, for I have killed many of them.
So what do you want from me?
It may surprise you, but nothing.
Ooh.
You overestimate your importance, mortal. You probably think your victories in Dresden and the Midnight Vhane have dealt us a fatal blow, don't you? But my lord's hordes are endless, and there are other rifts in the wound that will serve our purpose when the hour comes. So no, I did not come here for you, mortal.
So after being defeated in Canavras, Dresden, and the Midnight Vhane, you no longer think those places are significant? How convenient.
Look back across the history of the Crusades, and remember how many times you have been defeated.
Okay, fair enough.
A few scattered victories mean nothing. I was looking for Mutasafin. I need to speak with him. I stumbled upon you by accident.
Why do you need Mutafasin?
Do I really need to answer that?
I'd like to too.
I suppose there's no harm. Mutasafin is clever enough to work with Nahyndrian crystals, and he is a demon. We can finally stop using former mortals like Xanther and Arilu as servants. I had a task for him. It's unfortunate that you interfered with my plans, but that's all right. They will soon come to pass anyway.
Okay.
The paths of evil can be a strange labyrinth. They are not always rational or straightforward. The Echo of Discari himself could have been considered mortal. After all, the Demon Lord molded him from the souls of many mortal followers. Yet despite his origins, he still despises Xanther and Arilu.
Panther. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. What a shame. The demons you're looking for ran away from me in a panic.
I doubt Mutasafin even knows how to panic. You did not pose a real threat. He cannot be killed through conventional methods. He left because there was nothing else for him to do here. Also, I'm sure he was in a hurry to explain to Alushinyrra why he wasted a few demons on such a stupid escapade. She will not be happy about that. Oh no, she most certainly will not.
Alright, if you don't want to fight, then you can go your way and I'll go mine.
Be gone, and hope we do not meet again. You will still perish in the abyss, but death by my hand will be far more painful than any other possible demise you might suffer here.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. I'll fight him when I'm higher level, I think. The abyss is full of hideous creatures, but you have just met one of the worst. The Echo of Discari is an old enemy of mine. He is both vile and cunning. I wish I could comprehend his dark machinations, but I do not understand why he has revealed himself to us in this way. It seems unlikely that he would come here just to gloat. The angel falls silent, lost in thought. Interesting. Okay.
Ask nicely.
Oh, okay. Giacat. A handsome young man with tousled black hair strolls casually towards the demon surgeon. Oh, Master of Stitches, artist of the scalpel and genius of the surgical profession, tell me, is your heart free? The young man has a glove puppet on his hand, a dragon made of rags with buttons for eyes. He raises it up and begins to ventriculize loudly. His voice is surprisingly deep. Also, do you have an hour of free time tonight? How about a romantic dinner? Okay, watch in silence. No, I would not say that my heart is free. Right now, it contains the 3 copper rods, 200 grams of enchanted quicksilver, and a fair dose of lamia liver extract. He pauses and gives the young man a praising glance. But I give you an hour or 2 of my time for something other than dinner. Has anyone ever told you they have a beautiful smooth skin? I happen to be in need of some. The young man deftly steps aside to avoid the demon's outstretched claws. He jots something down in his notebook. Okay. Interesting. Let's see, Arena Healer, what do you have to say to me? A demon in blood-splattered apron fussily shoves a few foul-looking chunks of flesh into his apron pockets. His fingers are fitted with horrible steel claws, and you hear the unpleasant sound of metal on metal. As he slides them against one another like scissors, he looks up in your direction with an insane grin, and his voice makes your skin crawl. Are you one of the gladiators? Do you need a healer, or are you here because you want to become more powerful? The demon inspects the land closely. Oh, what a curious specimen. Who stitched you up? That's an interesting horn. And those scales, look how they reflect the light. How much reptile is there within you? Can you climb walls or detect the changes of temperature outside? If I cut off your hand, will it grow again? The demon's clawed hands restores land seemingly out of their own accord. I'm almost certain it won't grow again, but what about you? I hope your hands grow back, because if you don't keep them off me, you'll need a new pair. Can you make me stronger? The healer looks at you eagerly. You hear the shrill screech of metal against metal as he rubs his steel claws together excitedly. For 30,000 gold, I'll stitch you up into something better. Much, much better. Ooh, 30,000 gold. Hold on, no deal. Okay, who are you? I am the most important person in the Battlebliss. I'm a healer, or as they call me, a stitcher. They drag those poor bleeding fools from the arena so I can stitch them back together piece by piece. And I do mean that quite literally, since most of them are in pieces by the time they get to me at first. I simply retach several limbs of wounded fighters now, however my methods are far more interesting. Someone from Articula's inner circle taught me the secret of grafting flesh. By combining the flesh of different gladiators, I create the strongest, craftiest, most talented fighters. Oh, yes, in these chambers, invincible gladiators are born. I am so close to achieving perfection. Soon my methods will produce better results than Nahyndrian crystals. Nahyndrian crystals. Nahyndrian crystals is something of legend here in Alushinyrra. Almost no one knows exactly what they are, or how to get their hands on them. It all started a few demons here in the city. These demons suddenly became very powerful in a very short period of time. The transformation happened almost overnight. According to the rumors, these demons received the incredible powers from the Nahyndrian crystals. Now all of Alushinyrra is crazy for these crystals. They're all anyone can talk about these days, and all the merchants know that if you can call your goods Nahyndrian, you can easily double the initial price of your wares. Okay, I could use the help of healer, sure. Okay, demon dismisses you with a wave of hand. I don't bother with regular wounds. They are not worthy of my craft. Just drink a potion and you'll be fine. Okay, sure, I can buy stuff from him as well. Exactly. A stern but tired-looking tiefling observes you politely. His clothes look expensive but tasteful. He's carrying a large bag, and every once in a while it moves and twitches as if something is inside. Welcome to the Battlebliss arena. My name is Zeklex. I'm the arena steward. Erman Galeth is the master of the arena. I can help him arrange his affairs. You look like you're new here. Did you come to spectate the fights or to participate in them? The tiefling has a surprisingly open and honest face. After all these demons, he looks strangely normal. The tiefling looks you up and down with the calm professionalism of a person doing an unpleasant job with diligence. The arena is more accustomed to melee fighters than the spellcasters, but please don't take that as a sign of disrespect. Only a fool would underestimate the power of magic, but the audience loves a show. Athletic bodies, straining muscles, claws, and blades carving up flesh. And although most of our gladiators do use some sort of supernatural tricks, there are a few pure spellcasters among them. Perhaps you are destined to reverse this trend. Ermangolith. I remember a demon called Ermangolith. He was a vile, cunning murderer. He had a way with words that was just as deadly as his skill in battle. There's a rustling sound from within the tiefling's bag, and an imp peeks his head out to look at you. He has large drooping ears and stares at you from his huge unblinking eyes. Then, as if suddenly shy, he darts back into the bag and vanishes from sight. Okay. I like to talk to Ermangolith. The imp pokes his head out of the bag in surprise. You seem to have aroused his curiosity. His sad drooping ears perk up with excitement. He stares at you with his round eyes. You wish to speak with Ermangolith? I'm afraid that's impossible. Ermangolith never communicates with anyone except his most trusted aides, and Gelderfang is under strict orders to kill anyone who tries to talk to his master without permission. Ermangolith believes that minimizing his contact with the outside world will make the audience of the arena want him even more. Okay, sure. I'd like to know more about the Battlebliss. What would you like to know? The simple functions like a pyramid. I see. Spectres is the lowest level. Going to go to the next tier. Nahyndrian League. Okay, cool. What is the Nahyndrian League? It's an odd name, I admit, but in keeping with the latest trend, Nahyndrian is a very popular word in Alushinyrra these days, right? Okay, so who's the strongest fighter in the arena? Champion's currently held by a named Incubus named Gelderfang. He's the deadliest of Ermangolith's fighters. Okay, sure. Maybe I should try do this. I want all of Alushinyrra to know my name. I want to arrange a match for me against your strongest gladiator. Tiefling falls silent. He looks at you as though he's calculating something in his head. Finally he responds, if that is truly your goal, you will have to defeat the current champion. If you kill Gelderfang, your name will be on everyone's lips, but you have to prove yourself if you want to face the champion. A fight with Gelderfang is a big deal here in Alushinyrra, and only members of the Nahyndrian League, the elite gladiators of Battlebliss, are considered worthy opponents. Killing others just to entertain spectators, these creatures of the abyss, sow death and destruction in such a careless and casual manner. Okay. But it is extremely difficult to join the league. You have to slay an active member and take their place. So if you wish to fight the champion, you have to spend a lot of time in the arena. However, if you would like, I can arrange a fight between you and another newcomer. If you can prove yourself in battle, I'll be able to find a match against a more reputable opponent. Okay, sure, very well. I'll prove myself. I'll fight another newcomer. The tiefling nods respectfully. I'm glad that you've reached an understanding. Okay, sure. Let's try this. Is it one-on-one though? That's kind of rough for me. You're in luck, but the past couple of days, Ermangolith has been obsessed with recruiting new talent. He wants to introduce a promising new fighter into the arena. I think you could play the part perfectly. Ermangolith may even give you a chance to earn a place in the Nahyndrian League. However, if you do become a candidate for membership, be careful. You'll likely be matched up against a very dangerous opponent. Who is my opponent? The tiefling looks some nameless newcomer. Okay, I'm ready to enter the arena. Good luck. All right. See ya. Win the fight. Okay, my party's with me. That's good. I was afraid that was gonna be a one-on-one. Fighter is a nobody from nowhere, but if he survives, you'll all worship the ground he walks on. Today we have the dubious honor of welcoming to the arena Mickey Mouse of Galarian. Let's see the moniker he earns for himself if he lives that long. And who will stand against him? Well, they may be small, but they are far more from harmless. If you underestimate them, they'll bite off your family jewels off. An outsized amount of spite wrapped up in a tiny, ugly package. It's Smugmug's wild gang of mephits. I'll bite your nose off, you Galarian scum. I am the wild and terrible Smugmug. Tremble before me. We will soon know which of these two titans will emerge victorious. Fighters commence the battle. Okay. I guess we go.
Cover me, all right?
Alright, GG. It's kind of weird that they turn into gibbets, little like bloody gore pieces, even though they're made of fire. But okay. That's life, I guess. Sure. This seems to be pretty simple. Hey, who knows? Maybe someday he'll get a chance to fight against a member of the Nahyndrian League once they start accepting mephits into their ranks. Okay, demand explanations from Zeklex. Okay, sure. I don't like being called the Mephit Slayer. I want to change my title. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm afraid the crowd loves it, and that is all that matters to Ermangolith. You'll remain the Mephit Slayer for as long as the audience finds it amusing. So is this your idea of a joke? Were you trying to humiliate me? Why did you put me against such a ridiculous opponent? The conversation is interrupted by an eccentric-looking demon with suspiciously bright eyes. Judging from the slur of his words, he's under the influence of some kind of mind-altering substance. Ah, look at that. That's the Mephit Slayer. Train hard, boy. Maybe someday you'll be strong enough to fight a real dretch. Oh, okay. Zeklex frowns in irritation with astonishing speed. He produces a dagger from his sleeve and cuts the demon's throat in one swift, clean movement. The insolent demon gurgles, staring at the tiefling in surprise. He slowly sinks to the floor beneath the contemptuous gaze of his killer. Tiefling cleans his blade with what is quite possibly the only handkerchief in the abyss. His face is pale and he looks slightly sick as he glances at the corpse. What a brute. He mutters quietly to himself, then he turns to you. Please listen to me before you draw your weapons. This was an outrage, yes, but it wasn't my idea. This was done under Minagho's orders. He came up with the brilliant idea to match you up against his method. He thought the crowd would find it funny. I couldn't stop him, but I assure you this will never happen again. Quick as a flash, Zachlix produces a gold coin from his bag and places it in your hand. Here, take this for this is for you. From now on, you can freely use a transportation arc. Oh, it's located near the Battlebliss. This is one of the privileges being afforded to the arena's gladiators. I demand a proper fight. Zachlix closes the bag hastily to prevent the imp's agitated efforts to escape, and I promise I will arrange a proper fight for you, but first I need you to do me a favor. I'll arrange a match for you against the Flayer twins. However, they are supposed to fight someone else, so I'll have to find them a replacement. Unfortunately, we don't have enough decent fighters left in the arena. I would be very grateful if you could procure a new batch of gladiators for me. I will cover the costs, of course. Lance sighs heavily. How far will we have to go to complete this mission? Soon enough, we'll be guilty of all the same sins as the demons. Today, we kill to entertain them, and what happens tomorrow? Will we have to pray to the lady in shadow? Alright, very well, I'll go buy the slave. Okay, very well, I'll go buy the slaves. Excellent. If you do this favor for me, you can count on my gratitude in return. Alright, sure. Let's go buy some slaves. Let's do it. Fleshmarkets, here we go. Oh, this is the Fleshmarkets. Alright. Oh, wow. Master Zacharias is delighted to behold Lady Hapsamira and Lady Shinyrra. It is a great honor for him. How may he assist you? Hapsamira is looking to buy some slaves, the best slaves. It's an important job. Vark Turbarglek. Shut your mouth, meatball. Your breath stinks. I don't need gladiators or bodyguards. I'm looking for a pack of strong demons, ones who are not very bright and who can obey orders. In that case, perhaps my lady would be interested in the batch of creatures recently captured in the lower city. They are all strong and quite stupid. Hapsamira, what do you want with these puny creatures? They're small fry, but only to be cannon fodder for the Crusaders. I would suggest. They seem fine to me. Finish the preparations, then send them to the harem of ardent dreams, and be quick about it. Ooh, interesting. Oh, it's Giacot. Dark-haired young man stares up at the ugly lump of flesh hovering in the air. Hello up there. I'm blinded by your beauty. Please descend to this humble mortal and grant me the honor of a date with you. Alright, do not interfere. The demon gives an indignant snort and begins to gurgle angrily. His tiefling slave translates. Master Sarzaxes says you have 10 seconds to get out of sight or he'll command his lackeys to gouge out your eyes. Alright, I can take the hint. I'm leaving. The young man backs away and jots something down in his notebook. Done. Excellent source materials. I'll now have to go drink to a tavern and get to work. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Can I talk to you? A demon who looks like a ball of lumpy, melting flesh hovers in the air. He clenches a whip in his hand. The demon emanates an aura of confidence and authority. He snorts sternly at a skinny tiefling standing nearby, whose eyes are skillfully sewn shut with black silk thread studded with diamond chips. The demon mutters something incomprehensible to you. The tiefling speaks to you in a soft voice devoid of emotion. Master Sarzakis welcomes you to the Fleshmarket's visitor from another plane. He noticed you right away that you are a person of means, though he himself has no interest in doing business with you. Your presence benefits the Fleshmarkets, so Master Sarzakis is prepared to spare you some of his time. This slave will interpret his words for you, for he loathes speaking in any language except this one used in his homeworld. Suture. Oh, the Suture's hideous face is marked with desperation. Overcoming his pride, he reaches out to you with his gnarled hand, beseeching your help with this humiliating gesture. You like big words, don't you? Tell me, is there a fancy term to describe someone who does bad things to other people, then find themselves in desperate need of their help later? The Suture nods sadly. There is. It's called karmic justice, also known as bad luck. Alright, I'm looking for slaves for the gladiator fights in the arena. Master Sarzakis regrets that he must refuse you. He supplies the gladiators exclusively to the Nahyndrian League, maintaining the high quality of its fighters. Master Sarzakis suggests you speak with the other vendors whose goods are not as exclusive, but far more affordable. Okay, why did Hapsamira and Shinyrra buy your slaves? Lady Hapsamira is extremely secretive. No one knows what she's up to, and no one wants to ask unnecessary questions because Lady Hapsamira has already proven she is quite powerful. Stooping around her business could be quite dangerous. When Lady Shinyrra brings Lady Hapsamira with her and she needs stupid but strong slaves, Master Sarzakis never asks the questions and does not hold a grudge for the meatball nickname. I use a meatball. Master Sarzakis is very wise and shows restraint. Whoa. When a demon guard clearly grows interested in the conversation and unconsciously leans forward, Sarzakis whips him across the muzzle with a lightning fast blow. The demon's head explodes like a watermelon dropped from a great height. Sarzakis' interpreter. The interpreter comments on the execution with indifference. Master Sarzakis would like to remind everyone that unnecessary curiosity can be very harmful for servants, especially if it's curiosity regarding the master's business. Okay. Point at the suture. Tell me that dretch. Sarzakis begins to snort, spraying saliva. He babbles quickly, which causes short, uncertain pauses in the slave's speech. This dretch, like the other demons in this shipment, is set aside for Lady Hepzibah. Without a doubt, this lazy waste of flesh caught today in the lower city will never prove to be a useful worker, but he still belongs to his new mistress. She is a very influential person. Therefore, trying to deceive her would be disrespectful and dangerous, and Master Sarzakis would never commit such a foolish act. He resents the suggestion that it's capable of doing anything of the kind. Master Sarzakis is insulted and outraged. There are not many vices that can surpass the greed of demons, but pride is one of them. Imagine what tremendous power it has when the two are combined. As disgusting as it is for me to give this advice, listen to me. If this scoundrel feels insulted, or offer him gold, not as part of the deal, but rather as compensation for the insult, and as recognition of his high status. Okay. This deal will be beneficial for all. Consider my offer. The demon snorts indignantly and drops saliva land in an inch or two from your shoes. Master Sarzakis believes he's made it perfectly clear that your persistence is inappropriate. If you continue this conversation in the same vein, he will consider it a personal insult, and it will lead to extremely dire consequences for you. Okay, I'd like to see your slaves. The demon's voice is emotionless and fails to convey the arrogant notes you hear in the demon snorting. I'm afraid Master Sarzakis must reject your offer. All the slaves were caught to satisfy personal requests by the most esteemed upper city residents. Master Sarzakis is the most influential of the slavers, and he can't afford to waste time on something as pointless as negotiating with a stranger. Okay. Okay, sure. Let's go. How do I get the suture? Hey, Mickey Mouse, it's me, suture. You aren't mad, right? Because I really need you to get out. Get me out of here. How do I help the suture, though? That's the question. Okay, how do I... who else can sell slaves here? Slave trader, this one? Welcome to Fleshmarket. It's the best to buy healthy living slaves, yeah.
We do it my way.
Alright, Kurz, a tough-looking demon with a rough, cruel face and the hands of a seasoned warrior greets you with a grin. Looking to buy slaves, eh? I've just sold off the shipment I captured during the last raid. I'm Kurz, captain of the Bloody Bitch. Who are you? The demon stares at you in disbelief, then bursts into laughter. Who am I? I'm Kurz, known by some as Kurz got stabbed, captain of the legendary Bloody Bitch. I'm the most famous damn pirate in the Midnight Isles. You must be a landlubber who's never set aboard an airship if you haven't heard of me. You can travel to faraway lands wherever you want, but you choose to be a pirate. Only a real scumbag would waste that kind of freedom on robbery and murder. Aye, lad, the scummiest. You know, Melera, the nut job? Her entire crew must be wimps and weaklings if they haven't slit such a leader's throat or fed her to Ishiar's beast. You can't help but notice that despite Kurz's dramatic bravado, a spark of fear gleams in his eyes. Tell me more about being a pirate. Actually, no, it's fine. Okay. Let's go. Sure, interesting. Oh, there's more stuff here. Dyunk, the slave trader, a grotesquely fat demon, speaks to a demoness standing in front of him. His voice irritated, yet slightly sycophantic. If you want to get these sweet Asimors for the 10,000 delights, cough up 50,000. Just look at how delicious they are. These girls haven't yet been whipped. Your clients will be clamoring for them, and after they become too worn out, they'll make a magnificent stew. I'll give you 30 if you stop talking rubbish, Dyunk, or keep going, and you can steer clear of my palace of delights. You can pleasure yourself on your own, you fat chunk of rotten meat. Do you want to get on Shavaro's bad side? Do you really want that? The Asimar slaves standing nearby to avoid looking at the angry demoness. Even in their miserable positions, they retain their mark of inner purity and nobility inherent to their kind. Puffing themselves up, the fat demon abruptly and angrily 50,000 for these delightful, innocent creatures your shabby and worn-out demonesses can't hope to compete with. That is my final offer. Stay away from the 10,000 delights. You can have your own little morsels, pleasures from you. Your own little morsels pleasure for you from now on, you greedy, horny piece of shit. Okay. The disgustingly fleshy demon greets you with a wave, his arm encased in roll after roll of fat. Allow me to present my living wares, the finest household slaves to serve you and entertain your body and spirit. And they can satiate even the most exquisite cravings. The demon accompanies his last claim with a voluptuous lip-smacking, looking pleased. Looking for slaves for the gladiator fights in the arena. The demon chuckles quietly, every fold of flesh rippling. His answer, his voice low so that his slaves don't hear. Oh no, the rough and tumble of the arena is no good for my little pets. They are intended for a much more elegant slaughter. Alright, what were you arguing with about that demoness? She wanted to buy my beautiful Aasimar concubines for her palace of pleasure, 10,000 delights. Unfortunately for her, common sense and good taste couldn't compete with her greed. She offered me a paltry price next to nothing, instead of gratefully paying the full sum for these slaves, offering 30,000 for a group of innocent, pure Aasimar shipped here for the utmost care. No one has laid a single finger on them. No one has taken a single bite of them yet. It's simply outrageous. Alright, okay. Show me what you have for sale. Yeah? Okay. Beautiful, athletic, and well-groomed young men and women of all different races smile sweetly at you. Their truthful looks aren't marred by the slightest hint of intelligence. These slaves remind you of happy, well-fed sheep grazing in the pasture. The slaver's eyes widen and he starts to speak, nearly hyperventilating. Just recently, one of my slave hunting crews returned, bringing me the most beautiful gift. A group of young, fresh, pure Aasimar girls, full of mouth-watering innocence. All of them are beauties in their prime, caught with the utmost care, unwounded. Shamira will take an interest in them, I wager. Because of her origin, she loves having her fun with Aasimars. There are countless ways one can use such a valuable acquisition, though, if you ask me, the smartest way is to treat yourself to a medium rare fillet with rich, meaty gravy. The Aasimar women look pale and scared, but even in captivity, they manage to retain their dignity and refuse to let the demons savor their fear. As DeYoung continues his nauseating commentary, they raise their chins higher and do their best to maintain cold, detached expressions. Okay, let's see if I can buy some slaves. Even if I can't use them in the arena, maybe I'll use them for something else. I don't know. Maybe put them back in Dresden. Sure, I'll buy your Aasimar slaves. Oh, I see you're a connoisseur. I'd like to warn you these little birds will cost you a pretty penny. Their price scared off the madame of the 10,000 delights, but for Shamira, to whom I intend to sell these fresh Aasimar beauties, 50,000 is spare change. I'm willing to sell them to you for the same price. Wow, 50,000. If we do not intervene, these women will be doomed by the celestial blood that flows in their veins. There is nothing more tantalizing for a demon than befouling, abusing, and destroying any being with ties to the upper planes. We have no right to stand by and leave these unfortunates to a terrible fate of torture and death. Sure. 50,000 gold coins deal. Why not? Let's do it. The fat demon glows with happiness. You won't regret it. In the abyss, goods like these are a rarity. I wish you the most exquisite enjoyment of your purchase. If you wish, I can give you an excellent recipe for braised shanks. Just send one of your household slaves along to pick it up. The demon winks at you, and then look at the Aasimars with palpable longing. Alright. Okay, the slaves stare at you with a mixture of hope and fear in their eye. Their faces drain of color as they wait for you to seal their fate. Alright, sure. Go to the slave. We'll find your way to my camp. Let's do this. The Aasimar women look at you, their expressions piercing. You see a mixture of gratitude and awe in their eyes. Thank you, stranger. We do not expect any help in this terrible place. We will not forget it. Okay, sure. You did a noble thing when you did not abandon the weak in their hour of need. You have my deepest respect. Well, I may not have your respect for long. What is the pleasure slaves? What is our... The slaver stretches his lips in a predatory grin. It's been a long time since I last had Nahyndrian goods, such as these for sale, if you know what I mean. Will cost you 25,000 gold coins. Slaves exchange pleased whispers as they hear the high price their masters asked for them. These poor mortals do not even realize they are no better than cattle. When the time has come for them to be led to the slaughter, their minds will not grasp that their kind master has reared them for torment and death. Anyone who makes a deal with the demon looks exactly like them in the end. Naive fool mocked by all because they do not know the knife awaits. Why'd you call them Nahyndrian? Smacking his lips, the demon answers in a saccharine voice. When we say Nahyndrian, we mean of the finest quality, that's all. Everyone in this city keeps talking about some Nahyndrian crystals that grant immense power, but no one can say what they really are. The only thing that we know is that they exist, and their owners suddenly become unbelievably powerful. But as long as no one knows exactly what they are, you can call anything Nahyndrian, you see? Sure, go, sure, let's have a deal. Just burn some money, why not? Excellent. I strongly recommend keeping the slaves on a diet of local ocean mollusks. This will keep them athletic and fit. It will also give their meat a pleasantly spicy and musky taste. The demon adds the last phrase in a whisper, shooting you a nasty grin. These poor souls, raised by demons like cattle for the slaughter. You have broken their cool and chains at first. They will hate the harsh world you have delivered them into, but only because they are so naive. I, however, celebrate your compassion. So can I do something with them? Alright. It's my camp. You'll serve me there. Our new master. We're so happy to belong to you. We're going to live in the palace now. Yes. How are we to entertain you? How to get to the Nexus? It's my camp. You'll serve me there. Yeah. Go to the Nexus. Hurrah! A new palace. Is it somewhere high in the mountains? I wonder. Are there many guards? How is the food? Is there a pool where I can swim in tortoise milk? These poor souls raised by demons like cattle for the slaughter. Yeah, okay. Yes. Okay. All right. Cool. I'm wasting a lot of money, but hopefully I'll get them back somehow. You know. Well, hopefully. I can hope. Right. One man can hope. One man can dream. Slaves for every need. They don't last long, but the price is right. Sure. Here we go. The Cambion who gives you a smarmy bow. Looks like he once tried to split in two, then changed his mind. Looks like he once tried to split in two and then changed his mind. His chest is twice as wide as it should be, and double pupils stare at you from each of his eyes. Every time his freakish creature opens his mouth, an impressive goiter swells up on his neck. His voice has an unpleasant croaking quality, as if a giant toad taking up residence in his throat. Would you like to buy some fresh flesh? You can call me Raggy. I'm at your service. I'm looking for slaves of the gladiator fights in the arena. With an odd hacking sound, the Cambion coughs a lump of phlegm in his hand and examines the mucus closely for some time. At last, seemingly satisfied, he carelessly wipes his palm on his clothes. You need slaves for the arena. Just this Galarian scum. They won't win a single bout, of course, but their blood will grease the blades of the real fighters, and the crowd will have some real fun. How's that sound? Sure, show me your slaves. I can offer a shipment of Galarian slaves. They certainly aren't in the best shape. Galarians are notorious for their fragility, but torturing them sure is fun. As Raggy grins, you spot at least 2 rows of needle-sharp teeth in his mouth. The Galarian slaves are clad in torn rags, their bodies are emaciated, many have wounds and cuts, their blank indifference to everything happening around them suggests there's unfortunate loss and any hope of escape long ago. Okay, seizing the moment and deathly spitting at the mephit in the cage, Raggy nods to him. If you wish, you can also purchase a little blighter. You won't be of much use, but he can entertain yourself for some time torturing him. He is sharp-tongued and quite resilient. I guarantee you'll spend several interesting and pleasant evenings killing this little freak. Chuckling, Raggy watches as the mephit wipes the spit from his face and mutters curses under his breath. The mephit's voice is angry, but tinged with respect. Sure, okay, I'll buy the Galarian slaves. The double people flicker with greed. After feigning indecision, Raggy finally states, have 15,000 gold coins. I won't accept any less. I can get 15,000 selling these wretches as meat. Except, Raggy looks at one of the slaves who can barely stand. With a subtle motion, he throws a spell that slits the unfortunate's throat. As if he'd used a serrated dagger, Raggy spits in disgust on the body on the ground. He doesn't even bother to wipe the splashes of blood from his face. That one was completely defective. It'd be shameful to offer to a respectable buyer. The heavy silence at the end of the Inheritor is almost palpable. It fills the air like a calm before the storm. Then the angel's voice explodes in your head, roaring and furious like a battle horn. You killed him like an animal. Oh heaven, I knew I was descending into the depths of evil. There must be a limit, and there must be a limit to it all. If not today, then someday I will descend into this den of sin to punish the murderers and save their victims. Sure, 50,000 gold coin, sure, deal. Why not? The slaves look at you with hope. They are drained but not yet broken. One captive, who looks even worse than his peers, almost falls, but his friends prop him up with their shoulders. One of the slaves, a scrawny young man with a crippled leg and a hungry wolfish face, slowly gets down on one knee before you. May the gods bless you, my lord. They sent you to help us. We'll pray for you as long as we live. Regio doesn't raise his voice, but it acquires the steely edge of a commander addressing the troops. Who is the leader of the group? Are there any among you who have served in the military? A young man salutes with painful pride of a defeated but as yet unbroken soldier. Corporal Grotverg of the Vanguard Scouts reporting for duty, sir. The young man throws a sharp look at his comrades and they seem to immediately change. Their backs become ramrod straight, and the bleak submission in their eyes is replaced by a familiar soldierly tenacity that seems to say, screw you. As you were, I can see that you've been through a great deal, but the reinforcements are finally here, and you can proceed under the commander's lead. Regio salutes the freed soldier, swift and abrupt like a saber strike. Ooh, damn, okay. I can get into the Battlebliss, or I can go... Ah, man. But these are Crusaders. I don't want to send them to Battlebliss. Okay, I'll find some other slaves. Fine. You can take refuge in my camp. Go. God may bless you. Thank you for standing up for us. You'll never forget your kindness. The ragged slaves huddle in a tight group and hurry toward the exit. They are frightened and tired, but you can see a glimmer of hope and defiance in their eyes. You did as every true Galarian should, by saving the people from your home world from slavery. Thanks to people like you, my heart holds no doubt that we will emerge victorious from this struggle. Oh, jeez. Hopefully I don't change my alignment. There's a lot of good stuff happening. Okay. I need to send some slaves to the Battlebliss, though. Okay. For other slaves. Okay, how about you? Remissa, the slave trader. The eyes of a translucent Merilith carefully observes her surroundings. It seems like this is not merely an image, but a projection of the creature's consciousness. While their physical body is located somewhere else far from here, next to the Merilith fidgets a shriveled mandragora, which utters the occasional displeased shriek. A visitor from another plane. I'm Remissa, also known as Sloughed Skin, and I am no simple vendor, but a true artist of the slave trade. My warehouse currently stands empty, but we can always arrange for a custom order. What would you like to acquire? Maybe perhaps your enemy's son or daughter, bound by magic and powerless in the face of anything you might wish to do to them? An attractive person who once dared reject you? The little brat who bullied you as a kid? Alushinyrra is the city where all your dreams come true. The Merilith licks her lips, especially if they are dirty, bloody, and sweet dreams of possession of her revenge. Okay, I need gladiator slaves. That's not my area. I grew tired of the Battlebliss. I used to work with them, and rather often at that. I'd arrange for siblings, lovers, or a parent or a child to battle in the arena. My best scenarios in this vein have already been staged to great acclaim, and I've yet to devise new ones. Come and ask me again in 50 years or so, okay? Damn it. What do you mean by artists of the slave trade? Well, they're trade for material gain. I do it for the art. Unlike others, I'm not involved in the faceless shipment of goods. As each slave that passes through my hands is a personality. Each sale is a spiritual experience. Not long ago, I sent my hunters to track down and capture a brave rebel fighting for freedom of his people, and then I sold him, chained him, and dressed him as a pleasure slave. The tyrant who enslaved his homeland. Some may call it cliche, but I call it classic. Okay, a really interesting artist. Okay. Ah, damn. No more gladiators? Okay, hold on. I need to look for more slave traders. Are you a slave trader? Here, look at the slave trader here. You have anything for me? Welcome to Fleshmarkets. No, you don't have anything for me. I can't talk to you. Okay, fine. What about you, Cribus? The tall, thin vendor is swathed in a loose black robe. He is not a demon, but it is impossible to determine his race. His expressionless and hairless face is covered in tattoos and looks as if it is made of wax. His eyes are motionless. As you approach, the black figure almost doubles over as he sweeps into a low bow. The vendor moves with a supernatural delicacy and grace impossible for a human. He extends his arms, also covered in tattoos, towards you. The ink on his palms comes to life and forms the words, "Greetings, I'm Kribus, vendor of magical lunatics." The voice of the hand sounds contemplative. I can sense shadows, evil shadows that once served their old master, Viria Vaxis, of whom I fought valiantly, but not had the strength to defeat. Beware this one, champion, for he is linked to power both formidable and cunning. Something inside you awakens, cast a fiery glance at the slaver. You can see the darkness curling under the thin layer of his skin, or rather a shadowy resembling darkness, a demon woven of shadows. I'm looking for slaves for the gladiator fights in the arena. The vendor shakes his head, words appear again, magic, art, craft, not slaughter. Ah, crap. I may have missed my chance then. Okay. What kind of slaves can you offer? With a slight nod, Kribus points at a group of slaves standing nearby. All of them are completely motionless, their backs unnaturally straight. They seem to be drugged. Their eyes are entirely black, without a hint of a pupil. And in the depths, tiny blue sparks flicker like stars in the night sky. From time to time, some of the slaves utter something uncanny or barely comprehensible, then fall silent again. Tiny ink glyphs begin to appear rapidly on the slaver's palm, as if drawn by a skilled scribe. My lunatics, magical ingredients for ritual sacrifices, dissolved in blood, fermentation finished, distillation finished, deposited into practical self-propelled storage units inside the slaves' bodies. High magical potential. The goods were examined and certified by esteemed Willidus, approved for trading. I can sense darkness inside them, not mundane darkness, which is merely the absence of light, but embodied darkness that begets evil and possesses awareness instead of being empty and nothing. What cursed substances did he pump into these unfortunates? Keep an eye on them, for the darkness inside them waits for the right moment to be born into this world. Okay, sure. Show me. I buy magical wares from him? Oh, wow, cool. Wait, hold on. Can I get that method? I won't ask for much for this nasty piece of crap. 10,000. Watch your fingers. This little prick will bite off a few of mine when I was chasing him. The Cambion shows you his hand. It's hard to miss the fact that the number of fingers is still far higher than the usual, despite the missing ones bitten off by the method. Sure, paid. Bring it over. Get the method. I am the method slayer, am I not? With a gesture, Raggy opens the cage by magic. You notice his fingers have far more knuckles than is typical, which makes his hand look like a large spotted spider's. The method climbs out of the cage and then gazes at you with mean round eyes. So you just bought me, eh? Meaning I'm your slave now? That's funny. Why don't you just go? You missed the colorful ending of the phrase, because in trying to avoid retribution, the method spreads its wings and soars upwards, becoming nothing but a dark speck in the sky within moments. Ah, damn. No. What the hell? Ah. Laughs nastily. How awkward. You should have grabbed him as soon as he was out. Here, take this as consolation prize. This is a ring of Nahyndrian courage, an extremely valuable item. All the best gladiators wear these. The wicked gleam in his eyes, Raggy bares his sharp teeth in an insolent leer. You know what would happen. Give me back my 10,000 or else. Hey, relax, it's just a joke. I was just testing you a little. Here, have your gold back. Everything fine now, friends? The demon hastily hands back your gold. His tense grin tells you that two of you are most certainly not friends. Show me your slaves. Nothing more to offer? Ah, damn you. Okay, I may have screwed over my own quest. Well, actually, oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Oh, gladiator leader. Oh, it's gladiators. Yes, I can buy gladiators here, right? We're along the black mask. A stern-looking demon stands before you, bristling with what seems like an arsenal of weapons. And his copious scar suggests he's been hacked to pieces more than once. His face is hidden under a grotesque obsidian mask, attached to his flesh by thin straps ending in hooks. The hooks are right into the skin, and the wounds bleed profusely as if inflicted near moments ago. The mask resembles a sinister black mollusk enveloping the face of its victims. When he speaks, the slaver's voice is muffled. Greetings, strangers. I am Warlog, legend of the Battlebliss. Are you looking to buy some battle slaves, or do you need weapons for yourself and your servants? Your nostrils catch a faint whiff of death. It's not ordinary decay, but rather something more subtle and ephemeral. The smell of oblivion from the slaver is much more pungent than that emanating from the vendors around him, or even more from the professional killers who take the lives to entertain the public. I'm looking for slaves to fight for the gladiator fights in the arena. I'm selling death itself. Death lurks in my gladiators' hands and in their eyes. They can kill so swiftly you'll not even see them strike. They can kill so slowly their opponent's death makes the spectators shiver in ecstasy, and they embrace their own death with such dignity that their names soar from the lips of the crowd into the dark sky, straight into the hands of merciful death. Okay, cool. Sure, show me the ones you're selling. I'm selling death itself, yes. Okay, I'll buy your gladiators. Sure. Smiling at the gladiators' bellowing wild cry, the slaver examines you with a sharp look. The straps of the mask tighten slightly and making the skin wrinkle. Finally he nods. You look genuine. You are a killer. I suppose I can sell you my gladiators. 35,000 gold coins for for the 35,000 enemies they'll kill in your honor in the arena. Sure, good deal. Gladiators bow before you with dignity. Their faces shine with bloodthirsty items. Where would you like us to go? To the Battlebliss, I presume. Yes, go to the arena. The gladiators burst into exultant battle cries, their faces glowing. Our time has come. We will kill in the arena. We will die in the arena. Glory and death awaits its brother and sisters. Hey, okay, sure. Hey, I made everyone happy. I saved the people that didn't want to fight, and I put the people that want to fight in the gladiator arena. Hell yeah. I feel very good about myself, actually. Nice. Good, good, good. Okay, look, it's Geocod, the guy who's flirting with people. Random demons. Let's see what he has to say. The young man sifts through the pile of papers scattered across the table in front of him. He jots down excitedly, pausing occasionally to take a sip of the nondescript liquid in his mug. As you approach, he looks up from his work and gives you a cheerful smile. Hello, my name is Geocod. I'm a wandering bard, researcher, and scientist. I study both the natural and the unnatural. How can I be of assistance? Dates with demons. What are you writing? Oh, I'm compiling my notes into a book. It will cause a sensation once it's published. I've been on so many horrible dates, but horrible dates make for great stories. The young man shakes his notebook triumphantly. I've documented them all here. I've dated all kinds of demons, from abracandalus and from dretches to glabrezus and baylors. I'm publishing a complete guide to dating in the abyss. Just you wait. My book will be the subject of conversation on every plane. Dates with demons? Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't do this because I was desperate for dating partners. I've been conducting research for my book. Can I go through your notes? Of course. Good luck trying to read through everything. Okay. Decipher. Moxes the mud spa. It is certainly an unusual collection of romantic hints and tips. Okay. So what do you think? Brilliant, right? The young man beams at you. There's only one problem. I'm not very good at titles. A complete guide to dating in the abyss? That sounds too boring. An excellent guide? No, that's not it either. Oh, I just can't come up with anything good. Do you have any ideas? Sure. You need to title something authoritative, something like Dates with the Demons, an unabridged, unbridled, and untamed guide to dating in the abyss, something like that. Oh, the young man is clearly impressed. He writes down your idea in his notebook. That's perfect. What a title like this. My book will sell like hotcakes. Thank you. But I must reward you with your help, for your help. What can I give you? Oh, I've got an idea. Geocod rummages through the contents of his bags and for a moment and then pulls out a multicolored shirt. I don't wear things like this anymore. I've recently changed my style, but it is enchanted with some helpful spells. Take it. It might be of use. After my book is published, feel free to come back for an autograph. The bard smiles at you and turns to his work. Ah, he gave me a shirt. How nice. Really good. Give it to Woljif. Woljif looks kind of ugly now, but yeah, you know, that's life. Okay, here I am in the good old Battlebliss zone. I finished his quest. Zeklex. How can I be of assistance? I did what you asked. I bought gladiators for the arena. Zeklex looks glum and his response lacks enthusiasm. I saw them. They are good fighters. Dangerous ones. The audience will love them. The tiefling hands you some gold. I hope you didn't pay too much for those slaves. This should cover your expenses. Are you trying to rip me off? You need to give me more than that. Hell yeah. Ooh, the tiefling grimaces and pulls out a pouch full of gold. His hand moves with slow reluctance as if trying to overcome some invisible force. I hate to overpay, but fine. Lamashtu be with you. While you are away, I made all the arrangements for your next fight. Let me know when you're ready to enter the arena. Ah, cool. Okay, sure. I'm ready to enter the arena. Let's see what happens. The steward looks slightly worried and nods. As you wish, it will be a difficult fight. His opponent is more dangerous than the last foe you faced, so make sure you're fully prepared for you enter this arena. However, if you win this fight, you'll be one step closer to earning your place in the Nahyndrian League. Okay, sure. Give me some time to prepare. Okay, let's see this then. I am a little bit low on spells, but I can probably do one more fight until I have to long rest. Yeah, it's probably about as good as I need to be. Here we go. Let's do this. Ready to enter the arena? I'm ready to enter the arena. I wish you good luck. If you die, greet death with a sweet kiss. Better still, slay all of your opponents and return alive victorious. Alright, win the fight. Let's do this. Oh, double Darakinis, it seems. So who will we fight today? I'll give you a hint. They'll get under your skin. Oh yes, one day they decided to get under Gladiator's skin, so they killed one, flayed him, and wore his skin as a suit. Meet the duo who makes all twins terrifying. Today we're going to dress themselves in the height of Galarian fashion, the Flayer twins. I'll make a pair of shoes off of you, soft and spineless outsider. Alright. We'll see which contestant survives and which ones decorate the arena with their dead bodies. Fighters, commence battle. Okay. Nice. GG. Cool. What a heavy blow to Alushinyrra's fashion scene, but what a magnificent fight. Despite my cunning schemes and despite the expensive experience of his rivals, the victory belongs to the Method Slayer. That's me. That's me, baby. Good old Zeklex. Anything to say to me? My fight in the arena was far from fair. Care to explain? Imp squeals angrily as he tries to get out of the bag. Zeklex holds the bag shut, fighting to keep his belligerent companion inside. I swear, it was Ermengleth's idea. As you should already know, he's not a fan of fair fights. I regret that you've been caught in his trap. However, you held up well. You got talent. I might be able to arrange a match of you against a serious opponent. Maybe even the champion. Fine, I want to challenge the strongest fighter in the arena. Things don't work like that around here. Gelderfang only fights members in the Nahyndrian League, and fight with him is a big deal. After his last incident, Ermangaleth strictly forbade him from entering the arena without permission. Gelderfang is his bodyguard after all, so if you want to fight the champion, you'll have to join the Nahyndrian League, and there's only one way to do that, by killing another member of the league. Interesting. But fighting a member of the league is a privilege. You have to earn the right to face them in a battle, and now I might be able to help you on that front. But first, you'll have to do me a favor. I want to give a gift to the current champion. I'd like to send him the most beautiful succubi from the 10,000 Delights. I need you to make a deal with him and convince them to provide their services to Gelderfang. If you do this, Gelderfang will be happy for me to arrange a fight between you and a league fighter without delay. Okay. I would like the gold up front. Yes. The tiefling carefully counts out the gold and hands them over to you. They should compensate your expenses. 40,000. Okay, sure. Gelderfang and the succubi. Sounds good to me. Okay, so you see a massive, beautifully colored, decorated door. It appears impregnable at eye level. An elegant inscription reads 10,000 Delights in smaller letters. Another inscription reads, a gift from Phylexia to the wonderful to Shivarvo, the beautiful. Examine the door and figure out how best to open it. The door looks solid and sturdy, and anything can be broken. The deceptively simple lock is likely enchanted. It would have been reckless of those who put the door here not to protect it with magic. The door mocks you. You're probably wondering how to pick my lock. Well, don't bother. Many have tried it before, but go on. I could do it with a laugh. Listen. The city's supposed to be where anarchy, chaos, and freedom reign supreme, but all I see is another bunch of rich jerks using their lackeys to keep the poor man at arm's length. You should be ashamed of not letting us in. You're not demons, you're sheep. Well, that's what you are. Wolchif rarely rubs his eyes. That's it, I've hit rock bottom bickering with the door. Chief, can I pick the lock? Sure. Pick the lock. Hey, get away from me. What are you doing here? Ew, you pervert, that's disgusting. The door finds you're poking around inside the lock extremely unpleasant and even painful. Finally, the lock clicks and the door says in a hurt voice, you filthy beast. Alright. Well, that's, I violated a lock. Why not? So 10,000 Delights. Here we go. Nice. What a fancy place. Oh, look, there's also another thing here. Large demon door. Can I help you? What's behind that door? The upper city. Our guests often use this door, but as they are far too important to be seen on the streets of the middle city, I want to go through that door. No, you do not belong in the upper city. Be on your way. Okay. What is that collar around your neck? That's none of your bit. The collar clanks ominously and grows a little tighter. The demon gulps frightened and his tone becomes more polite. We call them politeness collars. Shivarro ordered all the guards to wear them. If you're rude to the guests or allowed to break the rules, the collars start to tighten until they're decapitated. Apparently, it is the only way to instill something resembling discipline in demons. Yeah. That's it. Once we're back in Galarian, we'll all be wearing collars. Old Reggie got himself a brilliant idea from the demons. I made a comment about demons. You interpreted it as applying it to you personally. How very revealing. Okay, sure. I see ya. Alright, get lost. The chain collar clanks on the demon's neck, and he hastily corrects himself. I mean, have a good night. The Shivarro, an attractive Lilitu in a simple but revealing dress, greets you with a warm smile. Her eyeless face is serene. A new guest. We're always happy to welcome guests to the 10,000 Delights. I'm Shivarro, ruler of this place of Palace of Pleasure. The only taboos here are brawling, moderation, and talking politics. Aside from that, anything goes. It looks exactly like Minagho. As my guest, you can expect to receive gentle caresses, or if you prefer, wild and untamed ones. I have servants of every type to suit your every taste. Any of them can be yours for a night. Or forever, if your pockets are deep enough. What are your preferences? Never mind, I'll find out myself. The Lilitu tilts her head to one side as studying you with her non-existent eyes. Ah, crap. I failed the will check. You feel warm, gentle hands seem to touch your consciousness. They neatly separate thoughts from memories, feelings from emotions. Occasionally, images of long past or recent events drift through your mind. How about that? Oh, man. That's oh, jeez, that's a huge one. A Galarian, yeah, see, yes, and the commander of the Crusade, no less. What fascinating memories you have, and now you've been properly introduced. You're not offended, are you? The Lilitu gives a deep, pleasant laugh, but her voice trembles with inexplicable excitement. Okay, don't you dare pry into my mind ever again. The Lilitu enters defiantly, or what else? What? You'll hit me? You can try, but you are my guest here. You don't call the shots, I do. Okay, I'd like to hire several succubi to entertain the arena champion, Gelderfang. They are currently serving a special client in the upper city. As you surely understand, their caresses do not come cheap. Do you have 40,000 gold by chance? Yeah, pay 40,000 gold. Where can I find them? The image of a luxurious mansion in the upper city appears in your head. The building moves further and further away as if they were soaring up into the sky. As you see where it is located, this place is called the Palace of Incest and Degeneracy. You'll find the girls there. Tell them they've already paid me. Oh, you've already paid me. Okay. Okay, sure. Sure. A few... Yeah, sure. Let's do it. I see you're intrigued, but slow down. We need to be friends first. With a sensual laugh, the lead tube playfully wags her fingers at you. Do this one tiny thing for me, and we'll be best friends. A brazen gang of demons keeps harassing my girls, attacking them on the streets and dragging them back to the lair in the lower city, a foul den called the Rotten Guttery. Spill their blood, rescue my girls, and come back here and for your reward. The words of this fiend sound sweet, but what lurks behind them? Lust? A desire to use you? Something even more insidious. I sense a danger here, like the reek of decay near a crypt. Faint but clear. Beware this trap, champion. You won't let my girls die in the clutches of those monsters, will you? The demoness smiles enticingly. You are so confident of such potential. I think you and I will enjoy being friends. Okay, sure. Oh, right. Oh, damn, Lan wants to talk to me. The human half of Lan's face looks decidedly pale. Life's a funny thing, isn't it? You find yourself in a new city and suddenly you bump into an old acquaintance. He chuckles, but his expression is closer to wince than a true smile. Savamalik is here in Alushinyrra. Oh, how do you know he's in Alushinyrra? Lan offers a vague shrug without looking you in the eye. I feel it, you know, it's like a scent. You smell something unusual once in your life and you remember it forever. That feeling I had in the cave with Savamalik was turning the mongrels into beasts. It's back, like some cloying, nasty stench that's clogging up my lungs. I fell into the latrine and can't swim, excuse the analogy. So assuming Savamalik is here, where should we look for him? Now that I don't know, but it's this thing, it seems to grow weaker and stronger as we move around. So if you put me on the scent, I'll lead you to him like a hound. Alright, we'll find Savamalik's lair together, Lan. Lan nods, that's the right thing to do. The right thing to do would just raise the whole city to the ground. But one demon's lair is what I have to start with. Okay, sure. Good errand. So Arushali wants to talk to me as well? Arushali's shoulders are stooped, staring at the floor. She hands you a scented letter and whispers, take a look. When he sent me this letter, I hoped I would never hear from him again, but it was inevitable. He found out that I was in the city, of course he did, and now, it does not help me. The thought of seeing him again terrifies me, but this is simply part of my journey, isn't it? I can't just run away from the sins of my past. I have to at least try and make amends, and if I can't, then I must ask for forgiveness. Who is this D? Demalchio. Do you remember the shadow from my nightmares? That's him. I used to consider him my crowning achievement, but now I'm ashamed to remember him at all. He was an Azada once, a true hero, a knight and a poet, a defender of the weak, the pride of Elysium, and I corrupted him. I made him fall in love with me. I broke his heart. I made him commit foul crimes I cannot even describe. And when he became indistinguishable from a demon, I left him in the abyss. And now he wants to see me again. I'm frightened and ashamed. Okay, sure. Are you gonna accept the invitation? I don't want to. You have no idea how afraid I am, but what will I say? How will I look him in the eye after everything I've done to him? But I feel like I must do this. I must see him. I must tell him that a fall like his is not a death sentence and that there's a way back. And if he won't listen to me, I'll simply ask for his forgiveness. Okay, sure. Alright, time to do the succubi dirty work. Sure, rotten guttery, here we go. And it's a battle, of course. Wounded soldier raises arm with point to shove. Don't kill me, I'll tell you everything. You finally have an opportunity to get a better look at the opponents. They're not demons, but visitors from other planes. Judging by their gear, their experience, and highly paid mercenaries. Who are you? We're Torklek's crew. I mean, it's my crew. I'm Torklek. But we're here called the Rotten Guttery Gang. It's a dumb name, but helps us blend in with the demon rabble. Keeps anyone from prying into our business. We're mercenaries who came to the abyss on a job. But when we realized what Alushinyrra was like, we couldn't bloody believe it. There's so much gold to be made here. Demons are loose cannons. You can't trust them with delicate or sensitive jobs. Even if they don't screw it up, they'll run their mouths about it. If someone needs a job done quickly, quietly, and without fail, they come to us. Our specialties are disappearances, setups, and abductions. Okay, so you folk aren't from the abyss, are you? Yeah, no, demons in our crew, it's a matter of principle. They're strong, sure, but crazy and unpredictable. There were a few times where we nearly finished a job neat and clean, and then everything went sideways because some whore and freak wanted to have some fun. So why did you attack me? Shivaro, the leader from the 10,000 Delights, found us and paid us to take you out. She said she'd get you here, and all we have to do is crack your skull open. But that bitch neglected to mention that you wouldn't go down easy. You cracked more than a few skulls yourself, I can tell. Of course, we could really use that gold right about now. Some scum broke into our lair and cleaned us out, but we would never have messed with you. Okay. Where are the succubi you captured? There are no succubi here. As a trick, Shivaro's ruse to lure you here. We never kidnap those bitches. They'll screw your brain out, take all your money, and call it a weekend well spent. All succubi should be drowned, that's what I think. Alright, sure. Get lost, I'm letting you go. Without wasting his time on thanks, the wounded mercenary leaps to his feet with a cautious look at you and runs away. Alright, see ya, bud. Interesting. So now what? Make Shivaro pay for her lies. Ink pressure mercenaries. Okay, sure. After all, failing to avenge a personal affront would stain one's reputation in the eyes of demons. A misdeed going unpunished is an anathema here, and anyone seeking to rise in any given society must first demonstrate respect for the customs of that society. Yes, we're gonna make Shivaro pay. Hell yeah. Alright, let's get prepared then. You messed with me, now I'm gonna mess with you. How you doing? I've been to the Rotten Guttery. You hired assassins to kill me. The Lolita latches onto your consciousness, her face contorts in a tense grimace, but you manage to fend her off with a determined effort. Ah, thank you. You piece of shit. Why couldn't you just quietly go there and die? You've caused nothing but trouble. Damn you all for the suffering you've caused Minagho and me. Oh, why did you set me up? The Lolita's rage is like a stream of liquid fire burning through your mind. She tries to hurt you, but you manage to restrain her. You are Minagho's enemy, my sweet Minagho, vile Galarian. You'll pay for standing in our way. So you and Minagho are lovers? Demons do not know love. The demoness snaps at you, certainly not the kind you have on your stupid Galarian, but Minagho and I were closer than most demons ever get. We were bound with passion. At times we irritated each other so much that we separated, but we were always drawn back to one another. We each became a drug to the other, and then you showed up and started hassling Minagho. Alright, tell me the story of you and Minagho. The demon's rage fades. She speaks bitterly and sincerely as if in a confession. I always loved to sow chaos, whereas Minagho wanted to rule over it. She once usurped me in my own scheme, snatched it right from under my nose, and reaped its fruits for herself. The gauntlet had been thrown. We spent months trying to kill each other. We were both impressed by the other's passion, and we became addicted to it. No one has ever wanted to destroy me with such fervor. Once I tried to kill her in her bed as she slept. The fight somehow turned into sex, yet it was so much more than sex. In the morning, we both realized we were bound by our craving for each other. Of course, we do still try to kill each other. Minagho can be insufferable, and I'm not much better, but if one of us ever succeeded, it would be a terrible blow to whoever survived. I know demons should not have such feelings, but there's nothing I can do about it. Hand of the Inheritor. Could these two demons truly fall in love, albeit in their own terrifying way? It's believed that their hearts have no capacity for love, but you and I both know light is stronger than darkness and can shine even in the most impenetrable gloom. Alright? I recently met Minagho here in Alushinyrra. She tried to attack me again, so I killed her. With a dull howl, the lead to a taxi where claws seem to grow and sharpen before your eyes. The guard's chain collar clanks. He aims the wand at Shivaro and states in an uncompromising, slightly vindictive voice, "Brawling is prohibited, no exceptions. Please proceed to the exit." The demon activated his wand, and Shivaro, howling helplessly, is instantly transported to the streets of Alushinyrra. Oh, okay, there she goes. There we go. Talk to Shivaro's successor, and who's that?
We do it my
Harax, are you the successor? Harax, you're greeted by succubus whose appearance is striking to say the least. Her flawless skin, graceful figure, and aristocratic face would have made her a true beauty if not for the terrible fresh scars. A jagged scar runs across her cheek, cutting down through her scarlet sensual lips and under her high cheekbones. Her left eye is a gray cataract surrounded by wounds from some caustic substance. The succubus's wings are tattered rags. Nevertheless, she behaves imperiously and with dignity, and those around her treat her with respect. Succubus sounds playful and relaxed. Welcome to the 10,000 Delights. My name is Harax, and I'm the new madame here. Thanks to you, you rid us of that insolent upstart Shivaro, sending her after her haughty lover Minagho, so you can consider me in your debt. Know that you will always be welcome here, and my gift will be proof of that. With a graceful movement, the demoness hands you a gold coin. Ah, nice. With this, every arch will recognize you as my favorite guest and teleport you here. If you wish to spend the night, you have some fun, or restock your supplies, come to me. Don't waste your time on my little crooks. Leaning closer with confident smile, the demoness whispers essentially, and if you rid us of Shivaro, my gratitude will know no bounds. I think that bitch is hiding somewhere in the lower city. Can you take care of it for me, my love? Okay, sure. You have something for sale? Do you have several? Oh, she's also selling stuff. Nice. Okay, cool. Alright, well, apparently Camellia wants to talk to the madame of the 10,000 Delights to, I don't know, kill people. So yeah, here we go. My friend Camellia would like to avail herself to Brothel's special services, and she's gonna drown in her blood, yes. Camellia lowers her voice so that only you and Harax can hear her. The ones that are offered in the deepest levels of the brothel, the ones where a purchased slave takes the form of whoever my heart desires, where everything is possible. She speaks the last words in a whisper. Ah, Camellia, I've heard about you. Have you finally decided to have a slave transform for you? We'll extract the image from your subconsciousness and recreate it in every detail. You will not regret it. This pleasure is well worth the price of 10,000 gold. You'll see it for yourself. Camellia winces and glances at you. I was promised no one would mention my previous visits. Then again, I don't know why I expected a demon to be true to their word. Alright, so Camellia, have you been here before? Camellia sighs and casts a sidelong glance at the smiling Harax. Yes, I have, several times. I visited while our party was resting. I killed several pleasure slaves, but their deaths gave neither Maria nor me any real relief. So I thought it would be good for me to come here with you. If I perform the ritual while you're watching, hope that Maria will accept the sacrifices. Just that sacrifice back in Dresden when you learned my secret? Camellia stutters, searching for the right word for a long moment. I believe Maria likes you, my friend. I believe that she will be more willing to accept the sacrifices if you witness it. And tonight, I shall pay for her additional service, so the victim will take the form of Maria once. I am certain she will be pleased. Harax, will we be really allowed to kill your slave? Of course, it is included in the cost of the service. Besides, such slaves are cheap, as their lifespan is so short. Harax frowns. However, for an additional fee of 5,000 gold, I can replace an ordinary slave with a homunculus, a soulless creature made of flesh. We keep a few here made for special occasions. A homunculus? I don't like that idea, my friend. I heard they are hard to distinguish from real people, but I do not want to deceive Maria. Okay. The slave you're going to provide, who are they? Where are they from? Harax raises her eyebrows in surprise. What an odd question. I don't know. I've never cared to ask. Why would you ask the name of a chicken you're going to eat for dinner? It's difficult to tell for whom this remark was intended. As usual, Camellia's face gives nothing away. Okay, sure. We'll use the service of yours, Herax. Camellia will pay. Herax accepts the money and smiles seductively. Excellent choice, Camellia. Here is the key to your back room. Your slave waits for you there in the guise of your heart secretly longs to see. Enjoy. Alright, well, what is your heart's desire? Now we're gonna go murder some innocent slave. Let's do it, Camellia. This is how you get your sick kicks, right? For Maria or something?
Pretty good, aren't I?
Let's do it. Is this the one? Oh. Uh-oh. At first you don't understand what is happening in the room. All you can make out in the gloom is a writhing, snarling, squelching tangle of bodies, but your eyes slowly adjust to the dim light. You notice that the body trying to break free from the claws does not belong to a demon. You cannot see the face pressed against the demon's stomach, the demon whose tongue is lolling in ecstasy. A wall of naked backs prevent you from making sense of what's happening, but you get the feeling that you know this person. Ronibasu, the demon standing in the back, turns around and freezes. His claw breaks the skin on the unknown mortal's thigh. Rivulets of blood trickle to the floor, and there are no screams of pain. Sensing a lull in proceedings, the victim raises their head, and you finally see their face. Your face. Oh. My face. Huh. There is no expression, no emotion on the face. The features are slightly off, like in a portrait painted from memory. The demon opens his mouth, and in one movement, its powerful jaws rip the face from the skull, leaving behind a bloody mass of gaping holes. The demon turns to you. What? Have they sent a new commander? Good, because this one's done. Come on in, homunculus. Okay, I've been getting off to the thoughts of the commander, have you? That means you owe me. Leave your money and valuables, get out of my sight. I count to 3. 1. The demon's eyes bulge. It's the commander. It's the commander. Run. Let's just kick the shit out of them. Okay, fine. You don't get it. If anyone's get the kick shit out of them, it'll be us. You won't even break a sweat. Run. Oh, wow. I guess my thing precedes me. My reputation precedes me. Okay. I didn't even have to fight them. Alright. See ya, lads. There they go. It's the fake commander. Interesting. Oh, you're not gonna... You're not gonna... I need to get out of here. Wait, what? See ya. Wait, huh? Did I do it? Was that what Camellia wanted? Alright, this is the one. Camellia reaches the door handle but immediately jerks her hand back. We're in the right place, yes. So behind the door I'll see. Camellia's voice trembles from either anticipation or nerves. Shall we? I'm ready, she answers, and then adds more quietly to herself. I'm ready. Alright, you ready to murder people? I'll be whoever you desire, mistress. Oh, it's her father, of course. But Papa? The eyes of the transformed slave, who bears a striking resemblance to Horgus, look at you with terror and a glimmer of hope. His corpulent, short body is an exact copy of Horgus Gwyrm as you remember him. Hello there, my dear. Come to Papa. Shut up, shut up! Camellia recoils as if from a blow and sways on her feet. She grips her amulet in her left hand, her knuckles turning white. And this can't be. It can't be you. Why? How did this happen? Could Herax have lied to me? No. Why would she? Is this some kind of joke? But what if it isn't? What if this is what my heart desires? So you want to sacrifice Horgus? Oh, jeez. I don't understand. She wipes away drops of sweat from her brow. I swear to you that I never wanted to kill my father. I never thought that's what I wanted. I never thought that Maria would crave his blood. My father raised me, cared for me, sheltered me. He wiped away my tears when I was sad. He listened to me rage when I halted everyone around me. He was the only person who helped me come to terms with my secret predilections. I respect him. I love him. Camellia brings the amulet to her clenched fist to her lips. Then why would Maria? Why am I seeing him here and now in front of me? So, Horgus, who are you? I'll be whoever you want me to be. I'll do whatever you would say. Just please don't kill me. Interesting. Okay, calm down, Camellia. We need to decide what we're going to do with that thing. Camellia stares off into space for a few moments, but then shakes her head and looks at you. We shall do what we came here to do. What other choice do we have? Are you going to kill this Horgus? Why shouldn't I? Camellia shrugs. We've already paid. I don't like wasting money. That's true. We did pay like 10,000 gold. That's true. Fletcher's like, no, don't. Please don't. Camellia does not deign to answer Horgus's pitiful pleas. So, you recovered from the shock quite quickly. Killing this creature is Maria's will. Who am I to impose her? I'm only doing my duty. Alright, sure. If you decided, I won't stand in your way. The silence of Iomede's herald speaks louder than any words. Camellia wets her suddenly dry lips. Her left hand grips the bone amulet tightly. A sharpened dagger gleams dully in her right hand. Watch closely, my friend. I want you to see. I don't want you to miss even the smallest detail. I shall take my time so you may better observe. Once I'm finished, I shall eat a piece of the sacrifice's flesh. What will it be today? Kidney or heart? Or perhaps a morsel of spleen? It's always so difficult to choose. No, please no. The blood feels so warm in my hands. Such a little cut, but so much blood. And it's kind of messed up. But just a moment. Once I reach the heart, we shall see a veritable fountain. I'm not opposed to getting a little wet today. How about you? I'd rather not. If I'm already dressed in red. I don't need more red. Okay. That was intriguing. I need to think. Okay. Yeah, you need to think. Can I go back inside? Oh, that's that then. Okay. Sure. What a messed up person Camellia is, eh? Killing her own father like that. Ah, you know, when the spirits talk to you, I guess there's nothing you can do. Alright, Camellia, have anything to say to me? Wait, you know, I never thanked you for accompanying me to the brothel. There's a hint of a smile on Camellia's lips. So thank you, my friend. This was an intriguing and unexpected experience. I hope both you and Maria got what you wanted. Oh, you have no idea how much I enjoyed driving the stiletto of the hilt into the chest of that Horgus. When his hot blood gushed on my fingers, when his eyes glazed over, when his hands grabbed my shoulders in a futile attempt to push me away. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking that you were watching me, that your eyes were following me, following my every move. I wanted to do everything quickly so that I could show you the spectacle's sweet climax, and at the same time I wanted to make it last longer, make it never, ever end. Her body shudders. I'm glad you shared this sweet moment with me, my friend. Thank you. I have to admit, I'm surprised who the slave turned into. Oh, I was much more surprised. I was almost rendered speechless when I saw Father in Alushinyrra's main brothel. Camellia looks down, especially considering what I was about to do to him. I was just standing in front of him with one question. How? How is this possible? Camellia licks her lips quickly. When I realized that Father was just an illusion created by, Maria's secret desires, I have to admit, my hand faltered. Does Maria really want my father's blood? If I want to heal the lands to Chorus, do I really have to sacrifice? Camellia's voice breaks and she just mouths the words, my own father. Alright, okay. Shall we repeat our outing? Thank you for the invitation, but no, I find I've quite lost the desire to visit local brothels. Besides, we've already been there and the entertainment and offer is only fun until it's not. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed our little adventure. Not Eileen lost in her thoughts. Okay, well, that's sure. See ya. See ya, Camellia. You're a messed up person, you know that? Alright, well, we should probably go and finish off Shavaro and yeah, and be the end of that. Uh-oh, well, what a sweet little bird. We're gonna eat you up. You pathetic little lives, don't you recognize me? I'm Shavaro, Madame of the 10,000 Delights. Damn it, forgive us, mistress. Please don't kill us. Have mercy. Because of you, I lost everything, and now I have to deal with the scum. Now I shall settle the score. Hey, you scum, I'll spare anyone who helps me kill this mortal. Oh, come on, Shavaro. Oh, okay. Well, that was a lot tougher than I thought, honestly.
We do it my way.
Okay. Well, honestly, her domination was a lot rougher. Okay, whatever. It's fine, it's fine. I'll collect the reward now. Okay, well, let's get my reward. Hey, Arax, I killed Shavaro. Shavaro is dead. Arax's laughter is light and cheerful, as if you were negotiating an inconsequential matter rather than murder. Well, excellent news. You are my hero, my knight in shining armor. I've heard it said that on Galarian it is customary for a lady to grant her knight some tokens as a sign of her affection. Let this remind you of your friend in the 10,000 Delights. Okay, cool. Good. Nice. Okay, you know what? I think that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me kill Shavaro, buy some slaves, and fight in the arena as a gladiator. Alushinyrra is a very interesting place. So yeah, next episode we're gonna continue adventuring, hopefully finishing off some more of these quests. And yeah, hope to see you all next time. But until then, goodbye for now.